What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on these topics. And the first thing I want to discuss is the fact that Young Thug has been released from jail. His father thinks that he made a pretty premature decision along with his lawyer because they felt that he should have kept fighting to clear his name. But ultimately, Thug wanted to get out and spend time with his family, his kids, and things of that nature. But the rules and stipulations are just gonna be too hard to abide by, in my opinion. And it's just a setup, y'all. It's just a setup because Thug is gonna have to be on his best behavior to avoid violating his probation. I mean, 15 years is a long time not to be a human being. We all mess up, right? And given his nature and his character, I think that he's gonna mess up. I hope not. I don't want to speak negative about the situation, but for 15 years, you can't be in Metro Atlanta and that's where you're from. You also have to submit to regular DRUG tests. I don't even know if this brother gonna make it out of the first year. Maybe he's changed his ways. We will have to see. But I just think that this was ultimately a setup, and I wouldn't be surprised if Young Thug gets locked up within the next year or so. But anyway, DJ Envy is catching some heat for letting his daughter dress up as Lil' Kim. The theme of her outfits came from Lil' Kim's Crush on You video, the iconic song that Lil' Kim did back in the days where she had all of these different colored wigs and outfits and things of that nature. It definitely brings nostalgia when you watch the original video, but this wasn't cute at all to me in my estimation. And me personally, I think that DJ Envy should be embarrassed as a father to let his young daughter actually emulate Lil' Kim in that fashion. I didn't like it at all. Now, we're also going to talk about this guy that came from out of nowhere by the name of Courtney Burgess. He's claiming to have the original Kim Porter book. He's also claiming to have all of these videos from the Diddy parties where a lot of celebrities were involved in some nefarious acts. He's also been subpoenaed by the feds to provide this documentation to them, right? So what I want to do right now is play you guys some clips that pertains to everything that I just expressed to you all, and then I'll be back.
Woody reacts to Young Thug's release from jail. Thank you, God. Bro, this is nasty work, bro. What you thanking God for, bro? You told on me, bro. You helped them put me in here. Talking about some thank me, God. And bro, listen, now that Young Thug is home, all y'all was doing them 20B1s, all y'all booking YSL Woody for interviews and putting money in that man's pocket like he didn't snitch on Young Thug to put Young Thug in jail, bro. Keep that same energy, bro. Don't try to congratulate Young Thug. Don't try to book Young Thug for nothing when Young Thug comes around. Don't try to book him for y'all literally was helping his snitch, the dude that snitched on him. Y'all was literally putting money in his pocket, bro. Y'all was financially helping his snitch, bro. Keep that same energy, bro. Y'all fans, y'all not the Young Thug fans. If y'all Young Thug fans, how could you support a snitch on Young Thug to put him in jail, bro? So listen, man, y'all choked y'all side, man. Y'all Woody feeling. Why is that Woody fans, B? Nasty word.
So here are Young Thug's release conditions. He is banned from Metro Atlanta. Not gonna lie, that is crazy. When you think of Atlanta, you think of Young Thug. He could pull up for specific events like birthdays, weddings, and like funerals, but other than that, yeah, he's cooked. He's required to do 4 presentations and concerts per year against gang violence. He's permitted to travel for work and music production, which is good. And here's where I think he lucked up. He cannot talk with gang members or co-defendants except for his brother and Gunna. So we are going to get some potential collabs with them in the future. And he is prohibited from promoting gangs in any form. Now, I'm not going to lie, bro. The fact that he is out, and the fact that he's been out for like the past 6 hours is a dub. Now, probation for the next 15 years, you're basically being babysat for the next 15 years. That kind of sucks. But in order for bro to get out, and rather than having this case drawn out any longer, not gonna lie, a win is a win. Man, I'm mad I didn't get this off in my first video, bro. But let me know how you feel about this in the comments. I'm curious. And we almost at 70K.
I think everybody's set up. Yeah, so if you just, what were your thoughts when you heard that your son was going to take a plea?
Well, I was kind of startled behind it because I was in agreement with Brian and Keith. You know, let's keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's make them continue to embarrass themselves. You know, but at the same token, my son is I've never tried to interfere with his decisions. I just try to give him the knowledge of making the best decision that he sees fit for him. And I support it.
And so what was it like that he's going home?
I feel great that he's going home. I feel great that he's going home, but at the same token, I still wanted to fight. But that's his decision. That's his decision.
Well, this was excruciating because hopefully, in our collective opinion, Jeffrey would have been found not guilty of everything. So this is very painful. But that's another 3 months or so in custody. And he wants to go home to his family. And negotiations totally broke down with the district attorney's office. Horribly broke down. And at that point, we believe that justice would be found with the honorable court. And Jeffrey just wanted to go home. How agonizing it is to know that we've spent a year trying a case where the prosecutors have put on lies, knowing lies, hiding evidence, is insane in 2024 in the United States of America. And the only reason that this got revealed is because of you people. You people brought the truth to the community because nobody knows this. And this is not the only courtroom it's happening in. And I just want to thank all of you. I especially want to thank Jeffrey for letting me represent him. I think he's a wonderful person who does wonderful things and will continue to do things even greater. I cannot express to you how Shaquille Kokomo, how Trisha Renard, how Haley, how my wife Colette, how Bram, how countless people, but especially Miss Courtney Edwards, has worked without sleep for 3 years representing Jeffrey.
So somebody has said, I want to know why DJ Envy thought it was okay to dress his daughter as Little Kim for Halloween and not a cartoon character. What is a cartoon? A cartoon character. So, of course, this made me go look at what all they was talking about. And when I saw what all they was talking about, I was like, ooh. Definitely not showing you a snippet of the video because it's too much in my opinion. You could go to DJ Envy page for that. But when I ended up seeing it, I couldn't even share, like, for real. What you see there, the crops there, that you see there, the screenshots, that's as most as I could share. Because those outfits, especially the red one, this red one with the verse and she was spitting and the Lil' Kim mannerisms, it was too much for a child in my personal opinion. But that ain't my child. The only decision I can make, the only executive decision I can make is not showing the video because I'm not showing the video. Gracie's corner must have been taken or something. The worst part is this could have been executed like different. First of all, I think the mom should have been Little Kim. If anybody was going to be Little Kim, it should have been Gia. But again, not my kid, not my place. But if I do have something positive to say, out of order, look, she ate this look right here. This green look, she was so adorable. It was just the verse. And that red outfit was too revealing. Like it was, you seen the outfit in the video tied up on the side with the, it's not. But yeah, I know them, not my kids or whatever. They just public figures who put stuff on the internet for us to talk about. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna let you guys have it from here. Let me know what you think.
Hey, DJ Envy, are you okay? I already don't like a lot of the questions, the random questions that you ask on the Breakfast Club. But why would you okay your daughter dressing up as Little Kim for Halloween? She's 8. I feel like her dressing up as Little Kim had to be you or your wife's idea because she's 8. I'm pretty sure she doesn't know who Little Kim is. Never ever seen that video in her life. See you facing a little backlash, as you should. Because you really had your 8-year-old daughter out here with the same exact outfit as Little Kim. How old was Little Kim when that video came out? Little Kim was 23 when that video came out. And you thought it was okay for your daughter to portray a 23-year-old woman dressing like that. Now it kind of makes sense why DJ Envy asked some goofy questions on the Breakfast Club. And we all be looking at him sideways. I think you need to go back home and reevaluate it because as a 8... I don't know how you thought this was appropriate, my boy. We need answers, DJ Envy. We need answers. Couldn't be a cheerleader. Couldn't be a Hello Kitty. Could be a fairy or something like that. I'm just trying to comprehend why it was so many other things that she could have been for Halloween and you chose Lil' Kim. Answer that for us. Okay, I'm done.
Man, y'all want to know why DJ Envy over his daughter for the world to see, it's because them people gave him two options. They said, hey man, you know you're supposed to be in the feds. You in Caesar, behind the whole housing scams y'all niggas was doing. But since you on the Breakfast Club, you a real influencer, we'll give you two options. You gonna give us your in the feds, or give us your baby girl, give us your daughter, as your daughter for the world to see. What you gonna do? And now we see what they did.
Child, listen, Diddy has been trying to get off on bail, and it's not going to happen. And the reason why it's not going to happen is there is too much evidence, and there is still evidence that is coming in. They're not going to let him go. So you remember Kim Porter, and bless her soul, Kim Porter's book, alleged book that came out? That was not the original book. The original book, this person by the name of Courtney Burgess claims he has footage of the sex from the Diddy parties, and it's all on this tape, and he's had the tape secured. Nobody has touched it, and he was actually on his way, him and his lawyer, which is Ariel Mitchell Kidd, to turn in the tapes and negotiate being able to release it on Amazon for everybody to be able to read. Now, so far, if you watch a lot of Ariel Mitchell Kidd's interviews, she talked about that there was tapes that was being shopped around, and they were leaked to two different media outlets, and it was a bidding war. Well, we know what the New York Post, was it the New York Post? Yeah, the New York Post actually posted. They ended up coming out with a lot of more information about the alleged tape that is in question. So the grand jury is subpoenaing this new witness to give a testimony and submit this brand new evidence. And they're stating that, and the witness is Courtney Burgess. But after that, the lawyer, Ariel Mitchell, says that after that, they will work out the legalities and plan to make Kim's unedited available to the public, which I'm hearing that the unedited version is a lot different. It wasn't touched. It was the original one. Courtney Burgess is also stating that there were other celebs that were on these tapes. Y'all protect this man at all costs. Protect this man at all costs. In my mind, they didn't know this man had the stuff. Ain't nobody knew he was laying low on that, had to. And of course, things are definitely heating up right before the actual election day. And I have a feeling there will be something that will be released. Something is going to leak out concerning these tapes, probably very, very, very soon. Protect the lawyer, Ariel Mitchell Kidd. Protect her too. Cause she be on the sidelines. Y'all, I've been watching this lady. She got this smirk like, oh, I know everybody, T. I was looking at her like, oh, what does she know? And she does a great job of not even alluding or anything. Y'all remember she did the interview, and she was talking about that there was this younger celeb at the time that was actually on the tape that was being shopped through Hollywood, and that she was trying to get this person to actually buy the tape, but the person was like not really caring. And that's how the tape ended up getting to the Washington, the New York, I keep saying Washington, the New York Post or whatever. But real low key in my mind, how much more evidence do they need? Y'all ain't thought about that? Like, how much more evidence? They didn't ramshack all kind of houses, all this stuff, and you're still subpoenaing, y'all know I can't say word. That's the wrong word that you can't say, okay? Y'all know the word. But y'all still doing that? That's strange to me. Y'all are still getting evidence? That means that this case is huge, and there is a lot of moving pieces and a lot of different people that has done criminal acts that probably will end up being charged. Y'all, meanwhile, Diddy's sons is out here being the bad boys of the bad boys. Go sit down. Y'all got too much going on. Go sit quickly and be quiet. That's what y'all need to do. It's too much going on. When I see too much activity and things going on, I go sit somewhere. I get quiet. You don't see me, you don't hear me, you don't know nothing. You need to do that. Amen, church? Go sit quickly.
What was on those flash drives?
Okay.
But it was the book.
So it is Kim Porter's book, but not necessarily some of the stuff with the celebs that were mentioned besides.
It's hers. Nobody touched it.
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it. No.
So it's not the copy that the gentleman said that he was selling before. No.
No.
It's two different copies. That one was edited, and we have the original copy.
So you're saying that the other copy was an actual real copy, even though the family said it wasn't.
It was a derivative work.
It was edited. The only way the family say that is because I forgot his name. Albie Short.
Yeah.
Yeah. And besides that, how they know? A lot of stuff their mother did, they didn't know. I'd like to see you apologize to the mother and the family.
No, we're trying to go to discuss that next.
And the family for the picture being on front of it.
Right.
You understand? I didn't put it there.
Right.
So, they got to worry about bigger things.
Right.
Than what her diary was. You understand?
Right.
They should have started worrying when you start worrying about your mother after the fact.
Right. So the book, do you think it'll ever be open to the public or after this or?
That'll be the next thing. I've been contracted to go to Amazon and work out whatever legalities that may have existed prior so that we can republish the book.
Wow, so the public will get to see her actual words and thoughts.
So very simple, the actual unedited version. We'll be putting that out soon.
So I'm wondering, do you own the rights, I guess, or how does that work?
I guess the own rights was given to me, right? And the family for the picture.
Been in contact with you? I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay.
Homeland Security.
Oh, wow. So were you surprised, or was that the call that you were kind of waiting for?
Surprise.
Oh. Do you feel like the interview had anything to do with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know Sean Combs?
Generation. Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father, and then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him?
Not both, but no personally.
Sean Combs.
Not personally.
But you know of him. He knows of you.
Yeah. I used to be with Tupac. Hussein Fatal. He stopped a lot of my music. A lot of other people who didn't care about him. You understand? That's not around today.
Right. So
from Def Jam Records.
Has been in contact with you. You made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or?
Well, that's what we're going to head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're going to do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over and what documents we do not have.
So why were you in court tonight?
Just to give testimony to the grand jury. He was subpoenaed by the court, so as we all know, if we don't answer a subpoena, the marshals will come to your house as they came to his house and they will bring you here. So that's why we're here today.
I know you can't mention celebrities per se. You did mention some in the interview. So just to clarify, you can back that up with actual factual footage.
We have, it's things that we have, but we got to go to the other courthouse. So I don't know if that's any more questions, but we got another hearing to go.
Are you nervous, or do you feel cool?
Nah, I ain't never nervous. The only thing that's fair to me is God.
Alright, so you guys just heard all of that. Listen, Young Thug, like I told you guys before, it's going to be a hard road. It's going to be a tough road for that brother. 15 years. I'm pretty sure if he has a track record of good behavior for quite some time, some of those requirements may fall off, but hey, who knows? I just hope this brother put God first and focus on his family more than anything. I understand that he has to work and get on the road and things like that, but he needs to surround himself with an OG, somebody that's going to keep him out of trouble and things like that. Now, as far as DJ Envy, I think that this was foul as it pertains to letting his daughter dress up as Little Kim. And the one thing about Envy, he comes across as a hothead. He seems to have a bit of a temper, and I don't know if he addressed this yet, but I'm pretty sure that he's gonna address it, and somehow he's gonna flip it on us, saying that, oh, we're looking too deep into it, it was just innocent and things of that nature. Why y'all thinking like that? Because we weren't thinking like that. Watch, he's gonna try to flip this thing. And when I say us, I'm talking about the people who find it inappropriate for DJ Envy and his wife to actually let his daughter dress up like that, because believe it or not, you have some people that are trying to justify their actions, but it was just a poor lack in judgment in my overall estimation of the situation. Now, as far as Courtney Burgess is concerned, did you hear him low-key call out Diddy's family? Because it's been Diddy's children that have been on record saying that Kim Porter never wrote a book. Also, Kim Porter's supposedly best friend, Ebony Electra, came out and said that Kim never had a book, and Courtney basically said, hey, how do you know? Because she didn't tell y'all everything. I'm wondering where this brother came from. Was he a person that Kim Porter confided in and left this information to him? Or who was close to Kim that had these receipts and they trusted Courtney Burgess with this information to put it out there because they wanted to remain in the background and not put themselves out there? Courtney seems legit. He seems solid. It doesn't mean that everything is factual. At the end of the day, it could come back to blow up in his face and things like that. But it just seems like he has a level of confidence that I'm buying right now. I'm buying it right now. Like I said, it could be a different story in the next couple of weeks or so. It could all be fictitious, but it's just crazy that this man just surfaced out of the blue. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Drop down in the comments and let a brother know. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.